Hi, I'm Margaret from Margaret's Crafts. I want to share with you my cross stitching that I've worked on and completed over the past couple months. My first item that I have completed and already given away was from Janlin Pattern, and it was called Northern Lights. I'll insert a picture here of where I was. I'll insert a finished picture of it now. My second item that I have completed is from the Prairie Schoolers alphabet, and the one that I finished now is S is for sewing. The one that I finished is X is for cross stitching. Here's a picture of where I was the last time, and here is my completed picture. Remember, I told you I was leaving off the wording in the letter down at the bottom so I can just have a square picture to put in a frame. Now I have two of these done. I'm going to hang these on my wall. Those are all my completed items that I have. Next, I want to share with you my whips. My first whip is a Dimensions Gold Collection kit, and it is called the Magnificent Wizard. Here's a picture of where I was the last time, and here's where I am now. I got in most of the castle over here, right over here, and the other part of the castle right here. Almost all of the dragon's wings are in. Just this bottom part needs done. I got the globe, the orb is all in with the dragon's hand, the castle, and I put in more of the clouds in the sky. Your data is being transmitted. So this one's coming along really well. My next item that I have to share with you is a Mirabilia pattern, and it's called April's Blue Diamond. Here's a picture of where I was the last time. Here's where I am now. I did get the beading in her hair. She has some beads and some flowers, which were also part of my haul. That I have her treasures and some her beading in her hair. I also put the beading in her wand. And I have her flowers and everything is all done. Her little ribbon that she has is done. And now I'm working down to the, just down her dress. And it's all white, and then it will be beaded. And some petite treasure braids are going to go in there to do the design in her dress. And I have this little bit over here of this silver, which I don't like, and I'm going to find some petite treasure braid to put in instead. So that's how much of her I have done. It's not much more to do. I told you I wasn't doing that flared out part on the bottom. Her dress is just coming down straight. So she's getting done. My next item that I have is my picture to pattern, pick to pat, and it's of the Nativity. And here's where I was the last time. And here's where I am now. See, I have Mary and Joseph and the baby Jesus all in. Part of Mary's hand is in. The rest of it is in the next section. And I'm working now on the sky in the background and the manger and the rest of Joseph's clothes. My next item that I have for you is the Crosswings collection, the hummingbirds of 2013. This is where I was the last time. And here's where I am now. See, I have the hummingbird all done, and I think, oh, I just started back stitching him. I have the top leaf done, the flowers done and back stitched. The top leaf is back stitched. And I started down into the next leaf over here. And then came down here. I'll come down and around and finish up the wording over here when I pick it up again. But there he is. And this is done on a 28 count fabric that I picked up at, it's Jobelin, Wichita Jobelin, that I picked up at Hobby Lobby, and then I hand dyed it. The next item that I'm working on is a Heaven and Earth design sampler. It's the alphabet, and it's the sampler letter D with the dragon in the center. I don't know if I had started this one. If not, this is where, if I did start this before, this is where I was the last time. And here's where I am now. Got the beginning of the letter D in. Coming down here is the border. I'm using I think it's just a 16 count hand dyed, because with the Heaven and Earth, it was a coverall piece. And I just hand dyed the fabric to mimic the stitching, so that I don't have to, I'm not going to do the background on it. And that's the D is coming through, and the dragon's wing is coming out. And this is just going to be left open. That's the background color that I would have to put in. Now I want to share with you my goodies that I've purchased over the last few months. The first one that I have, I showed you 3 of them. The Just Nan one with the witches, I purchased at my local needlework shop. The angels, and the other one that I showed you, my new starts, I picked up from eBay. And the magazine I picked up at Joann Fabrics. Now, I have the Wordless Cross Stitch. Which one is this one? I can't find the date on this one. So I picked this one up at Joann Fabrics. Then I picked up this when we were in Cleveland, I think, on our way home from an appointment at a Hobby Lobby, and it was on clearance. Live, Love, Laugh, Be Thankful. and it's a kit by Imagining. That's the closer up of the basket. But what I'm going to do is I may add, because I want to put this in my living room, and I want to leave it up all the time. And my living room is in shades of blue, so I think I'm going to put the Live, Love, Laugh, and Be Happy in a variegated blue, and then do the rest in the brown. And I don't know if I'm going to put the pumpkin in there or try to figure out how to put some flowers in there, because I want to leave this up all year long. Also at Hobby Lobby, I picked up some more of these on clearance, these the snaps. I also have some that I'm using on my other projects already too. And I picked this one up also at Hobby Lobby. It's a Dimensions kit. I'd agree with you, but then we'd both be wrong. And I ordered online some of this Easy Count guide from Amazon. And here's another one that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. It's Believe. It's a Design Works kit. Okay, and I picked up some more needles from my local needlework shop. I think I have picked up 3 packs of the 26. On eBay, I thought this was the kit. I wasn't paying attention. It was just the pattern. No, I bought it. I knew it was just the pattern. It is the Stitcher Sampler Dimensions. It was, or is it a Janlin kit? It was a kit, but she just had the pattern that she was getting rid of. It's, yeah, the Stitcher Sampler. And then I thought I was ordering something different when I saw this one on before I had got that one back. And this one is the Bucilla. That's why I thought it was something different. And it's the, oh, there we go. It's the Stitcher Sampler. It's the same exact thing. So they have the same one. But this was a kit. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to do a giveaway on that, just the pattern one. And this one, I don't know if I had showed you, I had picked up the Nora Corbett Letters by Nora. I picked up the letter M. And to go with it, I have hand dyed some DMC's Charles Craft Monocle Lugana 28 count. I did it in just a pale green, and I ordered the specialty thread that went with this one, and the beads. And the thread were the Classic Colorworks. So I have all the thread to go with that one. There's more in the bag here. So as soon as I finish working on that April's Blue Diamond, I'm going to start this one. So now that is kitted up and ready to go, and I even got the other beads to go along with this one. And I also purchased the beads and the treasures that went with the April Blue Diamond. So some of them are already in that kit. And here are the other ones. And I ordered this from 123 Stitch. So it's just more of the beads and the treasures that are in there, and some more classic color work. And to do my my birthday fairies, it was 14 count white Aida. I didn't have any, so I didn't know how big I was going to, how much fabric I was going to need. So I went to Joann's and I had a 50% off coupon, 50 or 60. So I bought 2 of these 14 count Aidas, the MCG Textiles, and I came home and I really only needed the one. When I measured them out and cut them up, and I cut and sewed the edges of all of them. So they're all ready to go. I'm going to put them all in a kit together because I have the floss already sorted. I purchased all the floss for that one. So I have this, and it's going to all go together in one storage bag. Okay, which one was this one? From Sally's Cross Stitch, I ordered the wasn't the angel or the fairies? I'll just leave that one out because I don't know where I ordered it from, what I ordered. And I went and got all of my floss when Joann's had the floss for $4 for $1. Me and my husband went and I got the rest of the floss that I needed for my fairies. So I have all their floss, I have my pattern, and I have the fabric already cut and ready to go. And this will all go in one of my storage things, my little bags. On the order of these, you know, the pouch bags. So that one will go in there. And from my local needlework shop, I also picked up more beads that I needed for project, and more needles, of course. When I go in, I just grab a pack of needles. And the last thing I picked up was this canvas cloth canvas clutch. It's this. It was at Walmart's for 75 cents. I figured that would be a good notions bag down inside, or, you know, to put my thread, my needle, and everything in for a smaller kit that I may do in hand or something. So that will be perfect for that. And those are all my goodies that I have to share with you. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Bye.